Hi guys, Big Monday here, and today we've got episode 2 of Let's Play Dragonfin Soup. Catch your mind. Okay, so I've done a couple of things off camera. The most important one that we'll start with, there's been the 1.03 patch has come out, and it seems to have something dodgy happened to my Aerocool save. So what I've done is I deleted the Aerocool save. I played the game back up to where I was. The layout seems to have changed. Maybe something's changed in the procedural generation. It generates the same each time, but it's different to what it was when I first started. So considering I'd literally done the first mission on this, I sort of replayed the game. I got given the second mission. Now the second mission is to just deliver a package to a chap in the Imperial Palace. Is this chap? His name's Parsi. But the only thing significant I wanted to sort of quickly show you here that I did do off camera is hidden behind this tower is a spell. It's the first spell you get. It's Ice Shield. Temporarily increases your water elemental defense. So worth picking that up while you're here. Okay, so oops, didn't mean to do that. After you've done that, you pretty much deliver the package to Parsi, and then we head back to Marlenheim. So we hand in the quest, and then we get given another quest to go and kill monsters, which. But you'll also get access to the first fishing quest. Now, what I would recommend you do, and again, this is something I did off camera. What I recommend you do is you sell everything you have to get a fishing rod and a couple of lures, because the amount of money you will get from the first fishing quest more than compensates you for anything you've had to sell. So basically, if you've got anything that you can buy in town, just sell it and buy a fishing rod. Fishing in this game is quite basic. Let me just see if I can find the. Ooh, this is a bit I quite like. I'm glad it's happened, so I can show you it. This little guy here is sort of random little annoying mosquito that pops up. So he's got some nice little chompers there. So, but he's really easy to kill. Okay, so fishing. Fishing's really simple. We just find a pond with a sparkly bit like this. We need to go into equipment. We need to have a fishing rod equipped and a lure equipped. These are the electric shark fin lures. I don't think you can buy these in the shop this early, but I sort of got some on a random drop. So let's see what we get with them. Now, different fishing lures have different fish you can get and different depths. So if you see this sort of depth counter here, when we press, well, I'm using an Xbox 360 controller, so if I press A, it will set our depth. So we'll go about halfway, and then we get told which way to turn the wheel. So I'm just going to rotate the control stick which way it tells me to, and hold when it tells me to, and there we go. You've caught a swordfish, grade D, 167 grams. Now, currently in this current patch, if you don't catch a fish, excuse me, if you don't catch a fish, you'll just come out of the fishing. It doesn't use a lure though, so you can come straight back in and you can just go fishing again. So just bear that in mind. If you end up being sort of dragged out of fishing, it doesn't say you've caught anything, just check the number of lures you've got. It won't have gone down. So I'll just fish again. Let's try right at the bottom. With most lures I've found that if you fish right at the bottom, you're going to pull crap off the bottom of the pond. You're going to pull like rusty swords and stuff like that. Okay, let's try one right on the surface. Generally, I've found with most lures, if you fish on the surface, you're going to pick up a spade. I do think the diversity of item drops you can get from fishing needs increasing. The fish tends to vary by laws, but I've only got about 5 different items from fishing so far, and most of those were really rare. Okay, so I'm out of laws now. One thing I'm going to do before we do anything else is I'm going to go home, if I can remember the way. I can't remember which house is home. Okay, you notice the last fish I picked up there was a grade A. Now, as you get more fishing quests, the first fishing quest requires a grade A, B or C of a fairly common fish, but the next couple of fishing quests require slightly higher levels. So when I get a grade A, I'm going to store it, because I want to make sure, I'm just sort of thinking ahead. I've got a grade A oyster, so basically if I've got a fish that's quite difficult to get, I'll already have one in storage. Okay, so I already caught loads of fish off camera, so I've got plenty of salmon for the fishing quest, so let's go hand that in. I've noticed my gold at the moment is 4,800. Where's my in this game? I think, yeah, it's down. There we go. It's down there. Okay, so it's quite handy. You can zoom all this way out. It makes finding your way around a lot easier. Okay, so we go in and we talk to the fishing guy. I'm sorry, I think my camera's off slightly. Okay, so we talk to this guy. This guy is Cobert. Hey, great job. Fish don't look half bad. Look at how much money I've got at the moment. 4,800. So that's there's well over 2 grand. And say this is why I say it's worth, even if you can only just get enough laws to complete this quest. It's worth doing it. It's definitely worth doing it. Now, it has been said that they're going to rebalance the gold in the next patch, because it is a little bit too easy to get gold at this point. But I still think ultimately it's going to be profitable to go fishing. So it's probably worth anything you can buy from these shops. Just sell to make sure you can afford the fishing rod. So I'm going to sell my animal droppings. I don't want those. I can't believe he'll give me money for those. I'm going to sell the rest of these fish because I don't need them. I'm guessing that later in the game they're going to be used in crafting. But as you've probably noticed so far, I don't actually have that many crafting recipes. So needs 1 iron ingot. Let's see what I've actually got. Have I got an iron ingot? No. Oh, I've got iron ore, but I can't. I need to be able to make an ingot. This is one of the sort of the problems with early crafting in this game, is that recipe drops seem to be completely random, and you kind of need to get a couple of the early ones first. I think they should either give you some of the basic crafting recipes to start with, maybe make some of them available in the shop. But anyway, okay, the guy you're going to need to get a fishing rod from is this guy over here. And one thing you might want to make sure you do when you leave the world is make sure you're carrying some spades. So I'm going to carry a load of these. They're quite a common drop, so you might not have to buy them. It's quite common. You get them from fishing too. But I'm also going to make sure I grab a good selection of fishing lures. Oh, you can get the electric shark fin lure. Okay, great. Okay, so I've just spent about 3 grand on lures and stuff, which is okay. I've already got the best equipment I can get from here, so I'm going to quickly go in. I'm going to equip the spade, and I'm going to equip just any random lure. Now, the reason I bought all these lures is I have in another game gone into areas where there's ponds, And the area I went into with the pond, there was no shop around, and some areas once you leave them you can't go back. So I want to make, and I'd also got a fishing quest for fish that I just didn't seem to be able to get here. I'd used every type of lure in every depth loads and loads of times, and I couldn't get the fish I'd been asked to get. So I want to make sure when I leave town I take a load of these lures with me, just in case. Okay, so once you've talked to him and you've done some fishing to make sure you've got a decent supply of gold, there's two people you're really going to want to talk to in the early game. One is Ramida. She sells some she sells seashells by the seashore. She sells some decent early game armor. Now some of it's going to be really cheap, like these straw sandals, but it's better than nothing. And if we just check what slots I've got open, I have an arm slot open. I've already got sandals on, so I'm going to buy another armband from her. She notice gives me a little bit more defense, so I'm going to buy that. Now once we press B to go out of the shop, you notice my inventory comes straight up, basically saying what do you want to do now, because they're expecting me to want to equip something. So I'm going to equip that. Slightly higher defense. The other guy you're going to want to talk to, hello cat. The other guy you're going to want to talk to is in the barracks. So he's in here. Now it's the guy straight in front of you as you come in. Cat, can you sit down please? Okay, it's this guy. So this guy, he also sells some decent gear. I would recommend, if you don't have a good supply of shotgun cartridges, that you buy some of the better ones. Now let's just quickly check how many I've got. I've got 6 of a really good kind. I could probably do with some more, so I'm going to buy about half a dozen more just in case. I'm going to take the best one that they sell here, the buckshot. So actually, you know what? I've got plenty of money. I'm going to buy them all. Okay, so they're just in reserve in case I run out of shotgun ammo and I need some in a pinch. Okay, the rusty bucket bar boot, you're probably not going to be able to wear. Bronze twist, I know I've got room for a ring. I've also got room for a twist, so I'm going to put that on. And I'm going to put a twist on. This is why fishing in the early game is so brokenly good, because if you don't abuse the fact that you can just farm a load of gold right at the start of the game, you go out into the wilderness with just 1 or 2 pieces of shitty armor, whereas when you do this you get some good weapons, some good armor. My personal favourite weapons to buy is the Varnished Cutlass. It's quite a decent weapon for low-level players. There are slightly better ones for sale here that do more damage, but chances are you'll need to level up more. The broom does quite a bit, but it's a two-handed weapon, so I hate that one. And also the forest hand axe. Now, the reason I say the forest hand axe is if you play the game a little bit, you'll start to notice that different weapons have different attack patterns. Now, the axe has sort of a sideways swipe, so it also takes out the... It also attacks the spaces to your left and right as well as the space in front of you, whereas daggers only tend to attack in front. I don't know all the attack patterns yet, but I'm guessing there's maybe ones that like swipe around you, maybe ones that have got 2 spaces forward. I'm expecting to see a lance or something like that later, but I like this one because it gives you some flexibility and it lets you farm a lot faster. So if you are just trying to cut down a load of grass to get through an area quickly, just to open it up, give you a bit of vision, maybe you're looking for something, this lets you farm a lot faster, lets you clear areas quicker. So it's generally quite nice. It also lets you attack multiple enemies at once, which is good. So, but I already have these both equipped, so I'm gonna lastly I'm going to equip that. Notice I still have an empty ring slot. So I'm gonna go back outside, and this is another little broken exploit that they really need to fix. Shops restock when you leave. Well, sorry, no, that's wrong. They restock when you enter an area. So if I leave and I come back in here, oh, it's not restocked. Every time I've left before, they've restocked. Maybe I need to sort of leave the town. But basically, you can leave the town, come back, and it'll restock. So I suppose I could just walk to the Imperial Palace, walk back, and everything would restock. But I'm not going to bother with that. Not for just a ring. They're basically, so any areas that are permanent on the map and you're not going to lose any mission time, you can just sort of go back and forth. Okay, just to quickly show you now my stats. If we look, my defense, for example, against piercing weapons is 11, which if I take a look at what I'm actually getting, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 of that defense is from the items I've equipped, and I've managed to do that purely by abusing fishing. So it's definitely worth doing. It's a big help in the early game. The first couple of missions you go on, you're likely to find really difficult if you don't do this. But in the meantime, let's see what quests we've still got outstanding. We've got Woolly Bully. So basically, we've been hired to assist with a sheep herd. Basically, a guy who found his sheep torn apart. So we're to go in and clean up. Hopefully we find a merchant here, because I want to buy some better items. You can get some random items from digging in town and fishing in town. Most of the items you'll get are the rusty bucket bar boot, and there's like a rusty sword, which is rubbish. But there's a really low chance you'll get a good piece of armor, but you need to be like level 30 to use it. Okay, so I'll just show you what I mean about the side swipe. If I attack 3, you see how it sort of cuts the space. If I press attack, it sort of attacks the sides as well. So, we'll just carry on wandering around here. I'm on full health, so I'm going to try and progress fairly quickly. Oh, that's nice. There's several enemies. Okay, I'm going to shotgun these guys, because I can hit them both. Big Bad's tanking for me. You really want to get Big Bad to tank most of the time, so I don't want to waste all my time on these. Okay, so I think I've lost a little bit of health. I might take a bit of time to just wander around. Yeah, it's not that much, let's just move on. Finish picking up all this loot. Oh no, we don't want to accidentally leave. Okay, so you'll notice as I walk, my health is going up. Don't want to kill that sheep. No, let's be nice. Yeah, I might as well progress quickly. What I'm going to do, I'm going to leave farming anything unless it looks suspicious. Unless it looks suspicious, I'm going to leave farming anything until I'm kind of on low health. Oh yeah, I definitely shouldn't kill the sheep. I'm here to protect them. Almost forgot about that. Oh, God damn it, a trap. I think it'd be really nice if there was a way to activate traps. Ah, hello little buddy. This guy is in he's in about a third of the levels, I think. This must be fate. And he's just sort of I'm guessing he's part of the story later. I shave with my... Oh dear, he has got some nice stubble there though. This guy's in sort of about a third. I don't know whether he's involved in the story later or not, but in about a third of the level. Okay. Oh, excellent. No, that's got to be an enemy. Occasionally, what you'll find is you'll hear fighting, and what it probably is this guy somewhere around. Let's just see what that item I picked up the poleaxe is for. Oh, nice! I'm guessing that's a two-handed weapon. Oh, nice. Let's try that out. I think that was two squares. Yeah, 2 squares in front of me. You know what? I don't like that. I prefer to stay with my sort of sword and axe setup. Find it more flexible. Ah. Oh, a recipe for a top hat. Excellent. See what I mean about it? Clearing areas quickly, so sometimes it doesn't go in too dense, which I think is a good thing. You know, there's no sort of downside out here to farm. You can set up some nice chain reactions like that. Okay. Come on, there's got to be some enemies around here. Nice little thing. I've seen a couple of people. Oh. Okay. I've seen a couple of people comment in the past that they can't see the enemies on the map. You notice areas you've revealed, you can see things. So if there were any enemies, I have a feeling this is going to be like one tough. Okay. Make sure we destroy crates. Make sure I pick up my animal droppings. Be a responsible owner. What I'm trying to make sure I do is when I'm looking at the map, you see these sort of light coloured areas. The light coloured areas are the edge of the map, so I want to sort of complete that. So if I am knocking stuff down, a lot of the time it's just to give me vision to complete that bit of the map, or to give me access to another bit of the map. Oh, nice. A marauder. Let's check that out. Level 4? Oh, that replaces my axe, but I really don't want it to replace my axe. I like having that extra bit of blunt attack. So what I'm going to do, rather than just going to equip, which switches it for my weakest weapon, I'm going to hold X, drag onto the other sword, and there we go. So I've got the Marauder's Broadsword now, and what this is doing, it's telling me it's more powerful than the weakest weapon I've got. God damn it, cat, move. I am not a crazy cat guy. Okay, what I need to be careful of with the AoE is maybe hitting friendlies. I want to make sure I don't do that. Okay, so that's all this bit revealed. Get some decent latex. Wonder what latex is used for. Okay, so this random guy. My name is Robin. I'm here to help you out with the herd. Ah, right, so we need to talk to the farmer first. I hear you. Well then, let's get started, shall we? Alright, what do I have to do? Okay, it's probably a good thing that I revealed most of the map before this happened. Yeah, because I'm going to be able to see... I'm going to be able to see them before they attack. Oh, there's more sheep down here. How can I stay by the sheep when they spread out so much? Okay, we are being attacked. Guard the sheep. Ah, right. So there's like... Hey, buddy cat. So 3 wolves appeared. There are 2 up to my north and 1 right near me. So let's... Oh, god damn it. Okay, let's see... if I go 1 north... that's 1... Sly Lessie destroyed Foforoto. Okay, I'm mostly trying to watch the map here. Okay, excellent. Oh, I'm stunned. Not good. This is where it's going to come in handy that I can attack 2 enemies at once. Notice I attacked the one in front of me and I still swiped the one at my side. Still only the 2 wolves. I think Big Bad should be able to handle the other one. The only real worry is them sort of backing off and running away. I think I just... Okay. Alright, yeah, he's running. Shotgun time. I'm gonna leave the treasure. Okay, more are coming. This is actually going to be quite a difficult mission, because I'm going to take these guys out quickly. I'm going to drop a bomb. See, the wolves below are closing in on the sheep, and I'm getting low. Let's drink a potion. I'm going to let Big Bad tank that one a bit. I really need to get south quickly because I another sheep. There we go, level up. 1 more wolf left. I'm going to leave the treasure. I'll collect the treasure later. No worries, they're all gone. I'm a beast. Yes, I'm a beast. Thanks for saving us. Okay. No, don't leave the area. Oh, right, I'm going to go straight... Oh, I should have picked up the treasure. Damn. Okay. Back to Marlenheim then, I suppose. Most areas don't do that. Encounters do. But most areas don't kick you straight back out. Wish I'd picked up the treasure and let more sheep die now. Okay, well I'm gonna kind of take the long route running around. More animal drop-ins. Go. Well, let's go to the inn first. And we'll worry about running around to recover health when I've got nothing left to do. Oh, the fishing guy wants something again. I need more fish. Okay. 2 sea stars, grade C and D. Okay, so they're not always high level ones, okay. I think sea stars you can get in Marlenheim. I can't remember which lure you have to use, but I'm sure you can get them in Marlenheim. Sea stars I think are quite deep. Call this a reward. 760 gold and a power crystal. Power crystal. Right, power crystals allow us to boost one of our weapons stats. So I don't know whether to do the axe. I kind of want to do the axe. It's got what, 2, 2, 1. Okay, hand axe +1. It's now a 3, 2, 1, which is, it's not amazing, but it's reasonable. And because I want it for the AOE, it's probably a good idea that it's beefed up a little bit. Okay, well let's quickly sort my inventory. Now if you notice, items don't always automatically stack, and I want those bombs out the way. Shotgun, I'm empty, so I'm going to equip them. Now let's just go to my inventory. I'm going to equip those. Again, notice they don't stack, but I can go X and drag them on like that. Let's put that on my hotbar. Let's have a quick look at the rest of my weapons. I don't think I've got anything I really want to keep. Nah, nothing great. Okay, next quest. A traveller dropped by here this morning and left a message for someone he met along the way. Oh, somebody got lost in the mud cave. Oh, wonderful. Let's go and rescue somebody from a mud cave. Okay, I don't think there's any more decent loot I can pick up from the shops until I'm level 10. I'm going to have a quick check, see if they've got any gloves in stock, because I don't have any gloves, so even if I'm buying crap gloves, it's probably going to be worth it. No gloves. Let's check the other shop. I don't think the other shops sell armour. No, they don't. I could probably do with offloading some of my junk, though. And what I am going to do is I'm going to sell the stuff that well, let's sell the weapons first, because I definitely don't need those. Already made them redundant. The spike bomb I'm going to keep. Spike bombs have quite a big explosion area, so while I'm not going to equip them, if I get into a really tough fight I might use them later. Let's sort that. Now, I'm going to sell the animal drop-ins, because what the hell are they for? I'm also going to sell items that are really, really common drops. So, apples, I've got loads of them. Horse onions, I'm going to sell those. Leeks, they're quite common, let's sell those. Straw's very common, especially if you get a just pure grassy map. Kind of torn on potatoes, they're probably common enough, but I'll keep them for now. Okay, so the rest of the stuff, just to make room in my inventory, I'm going to take home. And the reason I'm doing this is because, you know, I said I'm taking some laws. I think the Mud Cave map, last time I did a level on the Mud Cave, I had it had a pond in it. So I want to see what I can fish up there. I don't know if this one will have a pond, but I want to make sure I've got room in my inventory in case it has. So go to my chest, and I'm going to place basically everything that's not going to be useful out on a mission in here. Occasionally I have kept hold of these vegetables because you notice they tend to give you short-term buffs. So if you are struggling for equipment, you might want to hang on to a couple of those and eat them just for the buffs. Or in the case of chili peppers, debuffs. Let's not hold on to anything for debuffs. Not got much latex, though that is quite common. Okay, so I've got a nice empty inventory, so if I come across a pond out on my travels now, I've got plenty of room to just spend all my laws on it. And let's get out of here. Where's an exit? Let's find an exit. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, I get stung. You can see my health is pretty much regenerated now, so it definitely wasn't worth wasting any time going, sort of running around. It's healed up just fine. Okay. So, mud caves. I think it was actually the ice caves that had the pond. Maybe. I can't remember, but either way, you should probably get used to carrying at least some lures around with you and having room to farm up a pond. Just in case you come across one. Ooh, that's weird. Ah, a new hat. And a trap. Let's see what the hat gives me though. Warm leather cap. +1 defense and 1 less water defense. It's going to be better than a paper bag. No shit. So let's equip that. Oh, they look friendly. Oh, typical. Figured I'd open the chest before fighting the enemy. The chest is an enemy. Okay, I want to be careful here because it looks like there's quite a few enemies around. I don't want to get swarmed. Okay. Oh nice, a stun. And he's about to stun Big Bad. Don't you leave my doggy alone. I think that's a slow. Picked up yellow dye. I'm going to come behind him so when he's fighting us both, he's guaranteed to get backstabbed by somebody. One Big Bad, finish him. Okay, let's see what a recipe. Band of Trinity. Ugh, should not have walked. There's another warm leather cap. A little bit of gold. I get the impression there's going to be a on this level. Disturbed wormoids. They look friendly. I love it when you get a stun on an enemy when you're one-on-one because you can just sort of sit there and tank it there. Right, so my health is getting a little bit low, so I'm going to take a little bit far more. The reason I'm doing this is I'm going to slept and rooted in position. So all I can do at the moment is attack on the spot. Okay, well let's try. Oh, these guys are annoying. But fairly easy. Okay, the reason I want to keep my health is there are sort of fights in Dragonfin Soup where that are going to be really, really tough, and sometimes you're walking and a load of monsters will spawn. Okay, that was a trap. A load of monsters will spawn around you, and oh, god damn it, you'll be in for a pretty tough fight. So it's worth taking a little bit of care. I thought that would hit someone. Okay, still rooted. So, you know what? What the hell hit me? Has he been hitting me from this range all that time? Well, let's drink a potion. And tank up a bit. Okay. Okay, stun one, kill the other. That works. Kind of want to stay at range with this while my health is low, because if I sort of run into one of these sort of event things with my current health, I'm probably just going to straight up die. I'm kind of trying to take my time a little bit. Let's stand on this high ground. Gives me more attack and defense. Oh, stunned him again, nice. Notice all this time while I'm taking turns, my health is going up. And now big backstabbing him. Okay, easy enough. Oh, I saw some fighting in the top left corner then. Try and stay... old smelly pants, let's see if they're better than what I've got. No, that's exactly what I'm already wearing. Cheap rum. Man, those explosions can be a pain. They're really easy to kill. I wonder if they're like glass cannons, sort of do a lot of damage. Okay, you see what I mean about being able to see the enemies move as I move once you've revealed the map? Okay, plenty of health. Let's push on. Oh, this is a multi-level dungeon. Okay, I'm going to clear it, and there's a nice little green arrow saying go here, but I'm going to clean out this level first. I'm going to run out of shotgun cartridges at this rate.
Critical hit.
Count? Ah, he's got a count. Now I don't know what these sort of wet patches on the ground do, but I kind of want to see. This is not a good position to be rooted in. Come on, let me move. With this shield on, this big bubble shouldn't be able to do too much to me. Okay, let's clear the enemies out before I activate those, because I'm slightly concerned that they might get jumped. Oh, excellent. I kind of wanted to backstab him first and then move on to the high ground. Thankfully, though, he did me a favour and moved up. Okay. Oh, nice, some shotgun cartridges. Could really use those. Okay, well, let's go and activate those red triggers. I've got plenty of health now. I've got some spare ammo. Let's equip it because it's the same time. Might as well equip it. Got some spare ammo, so I'm pretty set. If anything goes horrible. I hate being poisoned. Nice, that's just some extra rum. More rum. Might be getting very drunk today. Well, he went down easy enough. Certainly fitted his melting sack. Okay, so a couple more enemies on this level. I'd kind of want to conserve ammo now. There aren't that many enemies. They shouldn't be too much of a threat to me, unless I come up to any sort of an event enemy. But I don't think so. I have a feeling it's on the next floor. Ah, crystal. I've not fully worked out what these do yet, but what I think is that, you see, it sort of leaves a trail. If you complete the trail, you get a chest. Now, I don't know if what's in the chest is sort of based on the size of the area you make, or what. Let's try it on this one. So, we get 25 turns, you see, to sort of complete this. No, it's the same. I have a feeling I don't want to step in his slime. Oh, great. Do not want to be... Ah, excellent, a merchant. I was hoping I'd find one of those. So I've got about 5 grand. Let's go first because I can sell any junk I don't need. Let's go talk to the merchant. Okay, so these guys are quite handy. Let's quickly go sort. You know what? I've got loads of rum. I'm going to sell that. I'm going to keep anything I don't get. I haven't. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to sell. No, I'm going to keep the antidote. They could be handy. Cheap shit is useful. Raw liver is an ingredient I've not got. Now these items are ones I've already got. Same or better. Silver nails, they'll be useful. Tin ore, that'll be useful. The bombs, yeah, I kind of only want to carry 2 kinds of bombs. A really powerful one and one that's cheap enough to spam. Both these are more powerful than the one I've got, but I haven't got enough stock to switch, so I'm going to keep them both for now. Okay, so what has this guy got that's useful? No. Bladed maul. I'm just wondering if that is going to include like a side swipe, like my woodcutter's axe, because if it does, it's going to be a decent weapon upgrade. Let's see what else it's got. Silk front piece, that's to make shirts. Like, I don't want that weapon. Gold ingot, no. Ring of Brothers, I can't wear that yet, that's pointless. Ooh, barbecue ribs, I love barbecue ribs. I think it's quite a decent buff. I don't like buffs, they seem to be a bit too short. Sorry about that. Bronze, no, bronze broad. That might be a decent swap out for my primary weapon. I can't use it yet though. I don't think I can use it yet. Anyway, ooh, level 55. I'm not going to be using that yet. Okay, the one I really want to know is if the bladed maul will let me side attack. So I've got plenty of gold. I'm gonna buy that, and I'm gonna equip it. Oh, it swapped for my broadsword. Okay, so since I added the sort of +1 to my forest hand axe, the game thinks it's better than my broadsword now. Okay. Well, I actually want to test the other one. So it looks like an axe, but the description says, yeah, I'm sure it's an axe. That looks like it. There's definitely a side swipe. It's kind of, I'd like to see the sort of red come up when you attack anything, rather than just when you actually make contact. You see the sort of red area, the sort of guide to what you're hitting. Oh, I missed it then. Okay, there's got to be something I can attack around here. More animal droppings. Pick those up. Responsible dog owner. Spike bombs, excellent. Right, let's watch the attack area here. Oh, it didn't. Okay. So they've got a really long range attack. And it fucking hurts. Okay, let's try it here. Yes, it does have a side attack. But I really need to heal. Okay, before I go fishing, I'm going to run back to that shopkeeper, because I think he did have another item I might like now that I know this has got a side attack. He added nice knife. I might want to get that knife. Can I use that yet? No, not yet, but can't use it yet. Is there anything he sells that I can use? I can use that. Oh, no way. Nice. So much higher blunt attack, -3 on my, I think that's slash attack. I think it's blunt, pierce and slash. That is a better weapon. I kind of like that one more. I don't know. Yeah, because I've already got plenty of blunt on my axe, so I'm going to I'm going to take that, so I've got some pierce. Just keep a balanced attack type. And I'm also going to buy that for later. It's quite a good weapon, I want to make sure. I have a feeling I might hit level 11 in this dungeon, so let's equip that. Can't equip that yet. That's junk. I'm going to swap my... I'm going to equip my skull bombs too. These I'll get rid of once I've got enough skull bomb. Okay, so let's finish clearing this floor and then we're on to floor number 2. Not got that much left to do here. I think there's a couple of enemies left. Ooh, a little bit of random gold. A little bit of random gold. Okay, we'll load up. Hey there, buddy. Yeah, I'm hitting loads harder now. Oh, a recipe. Onyx leather cap. Brilliant. Okay, let's go finish off that last enemy. And then I think we'll do a little bit of fishing. So, I think what I'm going to do the fishing off camera. We'll call this an episode for today. We'll move on to level 2 in the next episode. So, thanks for watching, guys, and enjoy Dragonfin Soup. If I do get anything sort of good from this, I'll show you at the start of the next episode. So, have a great day, guys. Bye bye.